another edition of Brownsville As Is with
A for Achana.
S for Sonia.
Well, Sonia,
It's like a case of deja vu. Here we are again.
that's it. It's been a year.
1 year.
1 year, Brownsville As Is, and we're back where we started.
We're on the Achana National Wildlife Refuge where we did our first interview for Brownsville As Is. We had Brian Roberts,
That's
who is
right.
the refuge manager, as our guest. We sat right here
Uh-huh.
with Brian between us. He didn't know what to expect. He was kind of like, what are they going to ask me next? But it was our first one.
It was. You know, it just amazes me that we've gone 52 weeks. And it's been a journey. It's been a journey.
Get lots of questions.
We do.
Throughout the year. A lot of you ask us questions and comment on our post, and thank you for that. But I thought I would just bring some of the questions and maybe we would answer it for our anniversary issue.
Good. Let's start.
Okay, so probably the biggest thing we get asked is, how did Brownsville As Is get started? And where did the name come from?
The as. Let me talk about the as. A for Achana, S for Sonia, and it just speaks for itself, right? And we're not scripted too much. We may have a few little visual aids like today to remind us of some things, but you know, we just kind of go off.
So it's not just that it's our initials, it's that we're just as is.
Nothing fancy.
What you see is what you
that's
get.
That's right. No production crew.
No. You know, that's another question we get a lot is, you know, what kind of equipment do you use?
I'm surprised to know it's your iPhone, wouldn't they?
An iPhone and an external mic and a tripod.
That's it.
That's it.
And 2 good chairs.
Yeah.
It's just necessary for us, and I've said this for the last 52 weeks, for us to remain connected with our community. And we have done pretty well, because some of our episodes have reached over 8,000 viewers. So that's connectivity, I would think.
Yeah, I think, Tibbs Gin.
Yeah.
The Tibbs Gin episode where we took folks inside and operating cotton gin, it reached I got notes.
Yeah.
8,200 views so far.
That's it.
So, Markowski Christmas lights.
Oh, yeah. That was so much fun.
It was fun. We were there at first before he got everything up
That's it.
and did some filming, and then we went back once everything was turned on.
And that's when you got in the back of the truck, right?
That's when I got in the back of the truck.
What's the number 3?
Mary Ann's Lunchbox out in Danceville.
That was good eating, too.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And in a cotton house, a silo kind of
Good
thing.
eating. People were constantly coming in.
Absolutely.
And every plate looked absolutely delicious. That's it. All right, who was next with
Mr.
viewers?
Baby Back.
Hey, I want my baby.
Deep fried ribs, my favorite.
Deep fried ribs. I had the fried fish. It was delicious. Okay, and then what was next?
Well, the top, all right, so that was 4 of the top ones. And so then at number 5 was Jamora, our student.
Wasn't she just a sweetheart?
And her report was on the Hatchet.
That's right, and recycling and all, you know, it was so informative, and she really did a lot of research.
And she had almost 4,000 views so far.
Wow, you're kidding me.
Another question that we've been asked is, you know, why are we doing outside of Brownsville and Haywood County? And, you know, we all just complement each other.
Right.
There is so much to do in the West Tennessee area that we can't talk about us without talking about the whole culture of the region.
That's right. Speaking of, what was the farthest place we visited?
Doe Creek, maybe?
That was a ride, wasn't
That
it?
was a ride.
A good ride, though, through the country. That was a good ride. Doe Creek Schoolhouse, yeah.
What was your favorite episode?
I think my favorite episode kind of centered around Valentine's Day when we did What's Love Got to Do with It. We posed the question to several couples who had marriages, I guess, that ranged maybe as far as maybe 50 plus years.
Yeah.
And down to maybe 2 or 3 months.
2 months,
That's
I think. It's nice when we pull our community people in for things like that, just off the street, like our Thanksgiving issue.
That's right. That's
you know,
right.
asking people what they were thankful for.
It's a wonderful thing that people can go back and look at any episode that we've aired over the past year. You can jump on our YouTube channel.
We have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Visit Brownsville YouTube. It also airs on our Instagram account and on our Facebook page.
Yeah.
So which episode was the most fun, you think?
Oh, for me, it was the Trail of Lights, the holiday Trail of Lights, and you know why, don't you?
Because number one, your daughter drove us.
That's it. That's right.
And then a close second was the Grinch escorted us.
Oh my goodness, wasn't he fun?
He was hilarious.
He was and he was a good Grinch. And we followed that trail pretty well, didn't we?
We followed that whole trail.
Yeah.
We did
We
that
were
whole trail.
from one end of the county all the way back to the other.
We've also been asked what it's like to work together.
Yeah.
And I'm not, you know, we just do.
And I think we do it well. I think we do it well.
We like each other.
And that's important. That's important. But we've kind of learned each other enough to know that we can just kind of
play off of each other.
Yeah.
So there's been some scheduling and some juggling of places to be able to show them. And some places we wanted to do already, we couldn't for different reasons.
Yeah.
But they're in our list
They're
for
on our
next
list
year.
for season 2.
You know, when you talk about what was the hardest thing, the interviews are not hard. Being at the places are not hard. The hard part for me has been when we've tried to do 3 in a day.
Oh my goodness, that was a hard day. But we went to Alex Haley Museum in Henning, drove into Halls and stopped to see Murray Hudson. We went to Hudson's Maps and left there and went to the Halls Airfield.
To the Veterans Museum.
That's right. And we saw, what's her name, Miss Pat? Is that right? Yeah.
Pat Higdon. You know, the other hard part is choosing what to leave out, because like Woodlawn, there's so much history and so much that people should know, but we can't tell it all in 10 minutes.
That's it.
So Achana and I both have a list going.
We do.
And occasionally we get together and combine those lists. It's funny because when we started, we had, if I remember correctly, we had about 20 places on our list.
Maybe 20.
Maybe 20. And it seems like for every one we check off, we add 3 or 4.
We would. Yeah.
So by mid-year last year, we had 52 on the list.
Yeah.
And we still have what,
62 left.
We have 62 left.
With only 52 weeks.
Yeah.
For the next season.
For the next season. And lots of Brownsville places still on the list. And we've talked about doing road trips. And not, you know, we had an invitation to Branson, Missouri.
We did.
And unfortunately, we didn't get to make that trip.
Our schedules didn't allow it. Yeah.
But who knows? It might in the future.
That's right. You know what was so gratifying? We were at Live on the Lawn Thursday, 2 weeks ago? And 2 youth came up to us and said, "We love y'all's Brownsville As Is." She said, the one we did on the city of Stanton was her favorite.
Yeah.
Sonia, it really has been a good year.
It's been a great year.
It has been.
It's been it's nice to be back here this morning.
Where it all started.
Yeah.
This has been great. It's been great. And we want people to continue to reach out to us with recommendations, suggestions, whatever, you know. We'll take critique, you know.
Absolutely.
We will. We'll take it.
More than anything, we want y'all to follow us in season 2.
That's all right. We look forward to sharing this region with you every Tuesday morning. Until next time.
Till next time.
Bye
Bye, y'all.